Good morning. Welcome, everyone. It's really good to see you all here. Welcome to Be Exceptional and the London leg of our three-day journey around the country. I sometimes think organising an event at Olympia is a bit like, I don't know, crossing the Kalahari without a map or something, but we're here and it's good to see you. We started yesterday in Gateshead. There was a great turnout. Tomorrow we're going to be in Bristol, and we're expecting something like 4,000 or 5,000 civil servants here today over the course of the day. I'm going to kick off. My name's Richard Heaton, Permanent Secretary of the Cabinet Office. Let me start by saying what's today all about? What is today all about? First of all, this day is about your civil service, our civil service, Britain's civil service. All of us, I suppose, have our own relationship with the civil service. I've been a civil servant for 23 years. This is a service I've been always inspired by, impressed by, supported by, encouraged by, occasionally frustrated by. It's an organisation I've always been proud to work for. It's an organisation I feel proud and humbled to be part of its collective leadership. Because like you, I know that the work we do is important. I know also that we do it well. Usually we do it quietly, effectively, without much fuss. But very often, every day, across the country, the civil service really is exceptional. Keeping the country safe, administering justice, promoting Britain abroad, managing the public finances, helping people into work, supporting people who are vulnerable, protecting our beautiful countryside, supporting science and education, understanding and supporting our industries, our creative sectors, our entrepreneurs, our rural economy, our voluntary sector. Civil servants are at the border, they're in job centres, they're in courtrooms. Civil servants do superb analysis. Civil servants commission and deliver projects successfully. We are a civil service that solves problems. We're a civil service that serves democratically elected governments in Westminster, in Edinburgh and in Cardiff. We are talented people doing great and sometimes unglamorous things, driven by a collective feel for public service that sometimes a pride, sometimes a passion, sometimes just a quiet, unassuming commitment. Now, the reason I say all that, right at the beginning, the reason I say all that about how good we are is, firstly, I don't think it's said often enough, and it's important, and it's true. And second, because the challenges that we face today are quite exceptional. If I thought the civil service wasn't up to those challenges, I, for one, wouldn't be standing here. It is up to it, and I think we are up to it. You heard the Prime Minister talk about the challenges we face. We are, as he said, in a global race. Not just a race between economies, but between governments. We need growth, but we also need to reduce the deficit, and that means reduce the cost of the public service. So that means a smaller civil service. We are already fewer. There are fewer of us, and we will probably get smaller still. But at the same time, we need to deliver better services, more convenient services, because that's what public expects. That is one hell of a challenge. It really is. And I think the way that we have to respond has to reflect the urgency of the modern world, the largeness of that challenge. But I also think the circumstances we're in, the special circumstances we're in, it's this moment in time, that's the thing that's really filling our sails at the moment. Because seizing the moment, seizing this moment is what this day is all about, and that's what civil service reform is all about. So today, in the course of the day, and I hope you're going to really enjoy today, you will see the digital transformation come to life. Not a pipe dream, but something we've said we will do and we've started to do. You'll see some of the things that we think will help us meet the Prime Minister's challenge. The civil service in these halls should feel innovative, it should feel responsive, it should feel different, highly skilled, brilliant at projects, hungry for new ideas, for open policy making, for big data, for social investment, fantastic at buying things, razor sharp on providing value for the taxpayer, encouraging growth in SMEs, a great place to work with kit that works, kit that enables you to be collaborative, to be creative, a place that you would want to come for a career, or maybe for a spell mid-career, or maybe at the beginning of a career, a place where you know you're going to learn, where you'll be able to use your talent and your enthusiasm. So, for example, I'm not going to go through the whole day, but if you come and join me in the white space adjacent to Hub 6 at 2:30, you'll get a chance to hear a very special debate, and not the sort of debate you'd normally hear at a civil service conference, between our newest fast streamers. They will be challenged by 16 and 17-year-olds who've recently gone through the National Citizen Service in a discussion on what the civil service, what could it possibly mean to that generation? How could it respond to them, to their ambition, their interest? How do we create, in the horrible modern jargon of today, how do we create an employment offer to continue to attract the brightest and best of the next generation, and each one after that. So before I introduce our principal speaker today, Caroline Thompson, look, I'd invite you just to enjoy the conference, explore the rest of the day here, go out after Caroline's session and soak up the themes of reform and excellence and innovation and skills. Be inspired. Find the most exceptional example here for you of the civil service in action, or the civil service of the future. Share it, talk about it, debate it, have fun. Please have fun, enjoy the day. It's a day out of the office. Meet people, quiz the speakers, heckle the speakers, offer your thoughts, find a moment to write on the creative wall downstairs, tweet the best bits, or the funniest bits, or the bits that go wrong, hashtag be exceptional. Signed up for the randomised coffee trial. If you don't know what the randomised coffee trial is, find out, it's downstairs. And let me give you a challenge, one challenge too. Find a quiet moment this afternoon to reflect on what you've seen and heard. What does it mean for you, for your team, for your organisation? How will you build the skills that we need, the things that we think we're missing, the digital skills, commercial skills, change management, project management? How will you help us meet the challenges that the Prime Minister has put down? Will you be open to new ideas? Will you help to create a unified, exceptional civil service? How will you improve? And then, when you leave the Olympia this evening at 5:30, go out there and aim to be as good as the best thing you've heard today. Thank you very much.